Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ben Lichter, you're watching Pond Bank Farms. We are fixing up the top of this bin right now. The air spout essentially had rusted out, rotted out, so we're replacing that. It should have been done a long time ago, but we figured now that the scissor lift's here anyway, we'd make use of it. So, with that being said, welcome back to the channel. Enjoy the show. Okay, so we got this on here. That should help. Ideally, we have a long pipe we want to extend down there, but I don't have a bracket right now, so we just ran it the way it was kind of ran here. I'm not sure if that's good enough or not. See if we get a bracket or not, but that'll be good enough for now. I did bring a little bit of graphite along, stuff here. Gonna spray it on, and hopefully it'll keep it from rusting more. Okay, I think that's gonna have to be about good enough. I did use the wire brush in here a bit, but I was noticing some pinholes starting, so I did put a bit of caulk in there, but I just stopped because I didn't want to. The steel's pretty thin here, but that should work for a little while longer. Nothing pretty, but it's up in the air, so it doesn't really matter. It'll work. So here's all the scrap wood from the roof. That's gonna have to get burned at some point. Obviously you can't burn it here, but I don't know, we're gonna have to take it out maybe over there somewhere to burn it. That'll be a job for another day. Okay, go Canuck. Just showing you how much of a mess this is around here right now. We finished up with some work, got the veal calves fed, and we are on our way to hockey now. Tonight is the semifinals, so it's a must win to go on to the finals tonight, or else our hockey season is over for the year. So we'll let you know how that goes. What do you think, Clyde? You're not very good. Okay, why not? Well, good morning, guys. I forgot to tell you how the game went last night. We were down 2-1 going into the third. We scored three quick goals to make it 4-2, and then they scored another one to make it 4-3, and we held on for the win, even though they were pushing pretty hard. So that was good. But at the beginning of the game, I got hit pretty hard on the side of the head with the shoulder or elbow or something, and I almost wonder, from the way I feel this morning, if I got a slight concussion. But either way, not too bad. We're gonna get started now and get some feed mixed and see what else we can do today. So I want to share a little story with you about where we took the cows to and a little bit about that. I'm not going to share my opinion or our opinion. I'm just going to give you the cold hard facts, and I want to get your opinion on it. Let's rewind all the way back to before the roof collapsed. When we knew it was going to collapse, we had Dave Martin Mennonites here trying to take snow off, and we realized it was too little too late. And they were like, the roof is going to come in. You got to get your cows out of there. Hindsight is always 20/20, but we didn't know if this main bottom part would come down too. Once the roof, we didn't know what would happen. So we got half of our cows out, and we took them to a farm about a little under an hour south of here. But once we got them there, they wanted 70% of the milk check in exchange for looking after the 45 cows. The 70% of the milk check of the cows that were there. Once again, I'm not going to share my opinion on it. I'm just going to share the facts. We had no idea how it was going to go. We expected it to be a few months before we ever got cows back in here, or before we got the roof fixed with permits and all that stuff. But the Daymar Mennonites in this area, they came to the rescue fast. They got the permits, pushed them through, and in 2 weeks, absolutely an incredible time. From when the barn came down, we had a new roof on here and we were ready to bring cows back. So as soon as we realized that they were gonna be able to put a roof on that quick, which was only like a week after we initially got them out, we started bringing the cattle back, because obviously we want them back here. And as we started bringing them back, we realized the condition, they were in horrible condition, from going from a tie stall to a freestall. You can only imagine, right? But also we noticed they were ganted out like crazy and they were starving, which I don't know why, but we're like, we gotta get these back, we gotta get them back into shape. Oh, that is what we did. Now fast forward to when Dad was getting his second last load of cattle at this farm. They give Dad a bill for $30,000. And once again, not gonna share my opinion, I just wanna tell you the facts. The next day he had one last load to pick up, which was about 3 or 4 cows. So when he was there, we also realized they were also expecting 70% of the milk check for the cattle that were there as well. After doing some number crunching, we realized that the amount of milk they said they got from these cows that were there, there is no way that these cows could have produced that much milk. Even if they hadn't went down in milk, which trust me, they have went incredibly down in milk. I understand that, but I'm just saying there's no way they could have got that much milk. Long story short, they want just under $60,000 for looking after the cattle for 2 weeks, 45 cows. So I don't know, you tell me, is that a reasonable price? Is that overkill? Is that too much? Or is it under? Should they be charging more? Let me know what you think in the comments. I really want to get you guys' opinion. Like I said, I didn't want to share my opinion because I just want to get your guys' opinion. Okay, well, I'm upstairs in our barn here now, and as you can see, Jake has been busy cleaning this up. I haven't touched anything up here yet, but that's going to change right now. I'm going to work on cleaning this up, maybe start getting the straw out of there, and cleaning this up right in here because there's a bunch of snow there that I'd like to get out before it all melts through the floor. Morning everyone, and happy Thursday. Jake just got done cleaning the scrape alley here. We have a pen up here that's missing a gate, so I'm gonna lock him up here. He took off with the skid steer, so I'm not sure what he's doing, but I want to make sure we don't have a bunch of heifers get out. You gotta move. You gotta move. So we're just missing this gate here, so I'll just close this up for him. That'll work. Not sure what he has planned here, but I'll let him take care of that. Beautiful day out. I am just taking some corn I mixed with pellets down to our veal calves in our hutch right now. Oh, that's what he's doing. Jake's just backing the trailer up here. He must be loading some heifers onto it. So this knob here broke, so it's just all floppy in there. Let's see how cool and hot it gets. So I'm gonna have to maybe try to pop this off and see what's going on in there. But before that, yesterday I was cleaning upstairs in our barn. Came against the feed wagon a little bit, broke something. So I gotta take that apart. Dad's getting apart right now, and we gotta get that on there then so we can use that feed wagon. So last night I was cleaning upstairs in the barn here a bit, and I came against this wagon here, and I'll just show you what happened. I pulled this sprocket out, and you can see this sprocket's supposed to be lined up with that sprocket, and it's way out. So I want to bend this in straight, see if I can fix it. Dad's getting some parts, so if I can't fix it right, we'll just replace some stuff here. Okay, so looks like this bearing's actually been going out for some time, so you know what? We might just replace the whole thing because this shaft is wore in there. So yeah, maybe sometimes, yeah, I think we'll just replace the whole thing. Maybe we can see if we can get the sprocket off. Something like that, maybe? Okay, well, when Dad gets here with the parts, we'll see how they fit in here. For now, I'm gonna go home for lunch. Okay, our skid steer was in desperate need of a bath, so I gave it a quick rinse. I did not clean out the inside, but washed the outside here a bit. I did not use any soap because there's no soap up here. I was gonna quick brush it off, but there's no soap up here. I got some soap at the shop, but that'll be good for now. We're gonna take it over to the shop. I got a bit of work I gotta do over there with it. This man lift was in my way. I needed the pallet fork, so I had to swing it a bit. We're gonna take that over, and I'm hoping to put a bit of steel onto my wagon tonight. So we'll see what happens there. So I'm just on my way to the closest parts store here, which is about 20 minutes. They gave Dad the wrong bearing. It didn't fit over the shaft that they gave him, which would have been easy for them to quick look before they gave it to him, but that's fine. I mean, it is what it is. We're gonna go see if we can find the proper bearing. Okay, well, we got the right bearing now, so we should be good. Ugh. Okay, we got that tightened up. The new shaft is on, the new bearing. As you can see, it's not perfect in there, so it has me a little worried, but it looks pretty straight. We're gonna get Jake to start it up and see how she runs. Fingers crossed. Okay, Jake test started it for a bit. It looks like we are in business and the wagon is operational. In other news, they dropped off the noon spreader again. They got the inflation deflation system put on there and they did a very good job. So as you can see, there's the tank and here are the hoses and all that stuff, and looks like we are going to be in business very shortly. I don't think it'll be long now. Snow's going to start melting pretty fast, or it is melting pretty fast. Won't be long, we'll be out in the field. Question is, are we ready? Well, we know the answer to that, but gotta keep going. Well, we're just doing the veal calves tonight. I have lost count on how many calves we have. I think we have 13 in the heifer barn that are weaned, if I'm not mistaken. And 2, 4, 6, 11 here. So 24 veal calves now. The number's slowly rising. Well guys, thank you for tuning along with another video. That'll be it for this video. In the next video, we are going to be changing the oils in our 7250, taking it down to the dealer, getting it ready to roll, getting some skid steer work done. It's gonna be a busy time here. Spring's coming. Spring's right around the corner. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.